the Honor X7D, and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the device and its specifications, along with just my general opinion about the device. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. I am going to begin by saying that this is basically a budget phone. So its specifications obviously will be on a lower end. Why is it upside down? For God's sakes, come on, you have one job. One freaking job. So here's the device. And below that, I have just paperwork and cable. Sorry for the cut. Needed to sneeze. Okay, so like I said, paperwork, cable, Type C to Type A, and that's about it. So let's peel this off. Come on, come on. Give me an arrow. So why isn't it peeling off? For God's sakes, come on. Again, one job. There we go. Okay, now that this is off, let's boot it up. Okay. Okay, so in a second you'll see the display right here, and the display is a 6.77 inches in size, so pretty decent size. That's what she said. And the resolution right here is a little bit on the lower end, though. It's 720 by 1610. So it's basically a 720p resolution, which is for 2025. Actually, I would say it's a low, but let's be honest, games are running at like a 480p nowadays because upscaling and AI. Which, that being said, this device comes with an AI button. Now, as far as I could already tell, we already had that. It was the effing power button that got converted into that. So now we got AI on the power button, and we got dedicated button for that. So we have just, on this device, increased the amount of ways you can launch bullshit-ass AI by additional 25%, presumably. So we have from the corner, through the app, through holding the power button, through saying the phrase, and through now the AI button. Great. It's not like one was already enough. No, we get to have 100 different ways to launch the same bullshit. Awesome. Anyway, so let's quickly go through the setup just so we can see how this looks and also how fast the setup actually runs. Which, newsflash, it's a bit sluggish. Cool, whatever, data's good. Yes, privacy and whatever, don't track me, like you're gonna ever listen to me, Google. I'm gonna believe that one. No thanks, no thanks, go piss off with your data gathering and navigation gestures, sure. Ooh, wow, that was rough. Okay, now the device is actually in the home screen. It seems to be running actually pretty well. All things considered. Let's press the power. Also, this is the mobile AI assistant. Okay. And what is AI in here, you might wonder? Absolutely effing nothing. We have notes, calculator, flashlight, screenshot, basically to-do list, do not disturb, open an app, clean up, and screen recorder. Which one of those is AI? None of them. Literally not a single one. Awesome. Great AI bullshit that isn't even AI. What the fuck are you doing here, Honor? What is this? You said it's an AI button. It's literally on the freaking box. And it doesn't even have any AI functions. So you're literally bullshitting your way into this. Now let's see this one. Does this actually launch AI? Look at that. This one actually does. So great. But the dedicated button doesn't do what it's dedicated for. Okay. Amazing. Now, like I said, this device is on a budget side, so there are some shortcomings. And one of them will be the resolution of this display, like I mentioned, being at 720p, which is just absolutely abysmal for 2025. It is on, or luckily, running 120 hertz refresh rate. So it means that, you know, the scrolling and stuff like that will feel nice and smooth as well, as long as the processor can keep up. And the processor in here is one that is going to leave a little bit to desired, which is a Snapdragon 685. Boy, oh boy, are we kind of like using outdated tech right here. When was this processor released exactly? Let me just quickly check. Let's see. Release the date. It was released in 2022, January. Wow, we have 2025 right now. Actually, end of it. So that is a bit old processor in here. And at the time of releasing this processor from Snapdragon, this was their lower end processor. So not only do we get low end processor in here, it's an old low end processor. Great. We're off to a great start for 150 whopping euros. This honestly, at this point, this phone seems more like a joke or an insult, rather than an actually compelling device. And I'll go into it in a second why. Now, let's continue on with the specifications. So we have a 128 gigabytes with 6 gigabytes of RAM in here at the base entry. Can you like freaking unlock? Come on, there we go. So 6 gigabytes of RAM, and you can get it to 256 with 8 gigs of RAM. And let's grab this and see what we're dealing here with storage, or expandability more like. And we get absolutely all of it. No expandability. So 256 is the highest amount of storage you can get on this device. God forbid you ever need more than that. So yeah, don't look at this device as a great kind of device for storing your data. You're probably going to be relying on the cloud if you need more than 256, because it's not like you can get any more than that. Now let's move on to the cameras at the back, and here we have oh boy, this phone is already wrecking my throat because it's so great. So in here we're looking at what looks to be, or pretends to be, two camera setup. And the reason I'm saying pretends to be, because usually that's not the case. And yep, I am correct here, but just looking at it, we have 108 megapixel 1.8 aperture 24mm wide lens, and then it's followed by a bullshit piece of shit trash camera called 2 megapixel depth camera that isn't actually usable on its own. And even if you literally put isolation tape over it and capture photos, you most likely won't ever see a difference between the photos that you get to capture in portrait mode, because it's usually when this would be used. And yeah, it's not going to be really. So if this gets scratched right here, the lower one, you don't need to worry at all. This will completely not impact any kind of quality of your photos. You can actually take the hammer and smash it out, and also you won't be affected by it. So the only camera that you care about is the top one, which is the 108 megapixel. Now, with these cameras, even though it's 108 megapixels, you're limited to recording at 1080p at measly 30 frames per second. Wow. Truly groundbreaking stuff right here in 2025. Now, if we take a look at the selfie, maybe it does better, right? No, it does not. It's an 8 megapixel wide sensor that also does 1080p 30 frames, because reasons. Yes, better specifications aren't part of this device. All the budget got blown up on the AI button that doesn't have AI functionalities. Awesome. Now, last thing to talk about is the battery right here, and this does have a pretty decent size right here. It's a 6,500 milliampere battery that can charge at 35 watts using cable. No wireless charging, obviously. So pretty good cell right here, with also decent charging speed. Obviously outperforms my phone, which is supposedly called a flagship, being the S25, just the normal one, the Ultra ones and the bigger ones do charge faster than this, but not by much. And considering they do cost nearly 10 times more, charging by like 10 watts more is kind of an L for Samsung when a budget phone can do that almost as well. Also without blowing up like Samsung devices do. Nudge to their rings. You might want to take those rings off and inspect them if your battery is bulging out and not in a fun way, because you might be in trouble. Anyway, so there it is. Now, for the price that Honor wants to charge you for this phone, I just consider this to be an absolute garbage device. 150 euros. It is a budget phone, but it's kind of leaving the $100 range and approaching to the mid-range of 200. And at that price tag, it's going to start competing against some massive hitters, like for instance the CMF phone. Now, at 150, you might not be able to find the CMF phone brand new, but you can sure shit find it in second hand. And boy oh boy, is that device released, what is it, like 2 years ago? Let me quickly check. CMF Phone 1. That device was released July 8th of 2024. Okay. So anyway, that device, like I'm mentioning, CMF Phone 1, MSRP was apparently $200 or 149 euros. So if it was 140, basically 50 euros, it's literally the same price as this one, as this is 150 euros. So this phone literally is trying to sell at the same price as the CMF phone. And just to give you a little bit of a comparison, just like a quick, fun comparison, same price, right? We have a smaller battery in that CMF phone, okay? Slower charging at 33 watts instead of the 35. 2 watts won't really make a difference. The battery size does make a little bit of a difference, as 5,000 versus 6.5. That is a step down, right? But what you get for that same price is, number one, higher resolution at 1080 by 2400. So you're actually getting a full HD resolution, unlike we have right here. You get AMOLED display, so inky blacks, perfect contrast ratios, 120 Hz refresh rate, and a 960 Hz pull rate for the display. So it's very responsive, very fast, and with basically no delay. It also has much brighter display. So we're just talking about display that is completely taking a steaming pile of shit all over the this phone right here, which, like I said, it's just a joke right here. So if we move out of the realm of display and into realm of performance, we're looking at a 6 to 8 gigabytes of RAM device. So basically the same as this one, but you also get the same storage from 128 to 256. But there's a improvement. You get expandable storage. So that's one thing. Another one would be the processor powering it. The Dimensity 7300 being a much faster processor than what we have right here for the same price. I want to again cement this in. It's a same price phone with much better specifications. And in terms of cameras, that's another step up. You get to record at 1080p 60 frames and 4K 30. While the selfie gets you 16 megapixels with 1080p 30. So higher pixel count, but in terms of video recording and frame rates, it's about the same. It just might look a little bit better. But the back ones are going to be improvement. Even though it's a 50 megapixel sensor, it lets you do 60 frames instead of the measly 30 that this one can at the same price, while also offering you 4K. So like I mentioned, CMF phone might be a much better option compared to this. It's a device that was already released like a year ago, and it still outperforms phones that are released right now. So I'm not really sure like why they're wanting so much money for something that isn't necessarily that great. the silicon carbon battery in here, at least I presume it's a silicon carbon considering it's a 6,500 milliamps, isn't worth enough and isn't such a great upgrade to ask you for 150 euros when devices that are much faster, offering you a basically better deal, are costing the same amount, and they're just sacrificing the silicon carbon battery because back then it wasn't as prominent of a idea to put it in your phone. And also it's a US company, so US is a little bit slow when it comes on to adapting to some newer tech like the silicon carbon. But in any case, this is the Honor 7XD, or sorry, that is an accurate name probably, but it's X7D. Oh, and I also didn't mention one last important portion. This phone right here is a 4G phone in 2025. The one that I was talking about is actually a, I believe, 5G phone, though I can't really confirm it quickly. So in any case, even if it's not, it's still going to outperform this one at the same price range. So there's like literally no competition here. So I highly recommend checking out the CMF phone instead of this one if you haven't picked it up. And also, obviously, if you have the choice to go for such a device. If you don't, which is possible, maybe, I don't know, in China or wherever you are, these devices aren't being sold, then you have much less of a choice. And obviously, when it comes down to price to performance, the CMF phone is literally like the best thing you can get so far. And there's not many other devices that would compete at such a performance to price. So this is the one that I always bring up just because it's baffling to me that the company is even selling it. I think that's probably the best way to say. Because I don't even know if they're making profit on it, considering how good of a deal it is. If they are making profit, then Honor definitely is trying to make profit on this one, much higher than they should be. So anyway, that's about it. That sums it up. Not the best device for the money. There are much better options for you to go for, or well, single option that you can go for that is significantly better than this at the same price. So I'll recommend checking that out, and only start to look into this one if the other option isn't available. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to apply dark theme on this device. So at first let's open the settings. Then find and select display and brightness and just mark dark. And that's it. From now on it is applied. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to check for software updates. So at first let's open the settings, then find and select system and updates and just mark software update. And wait till it's scanned. As you can see, the software is up to date. So this is it. You've got the information. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to close all running apps on this device. So once you want to close all background apps, just slide with your finger up and hold it for a while. Here you've got all currently opened apps, and to close them all at once, just mark bin icon. And if you will slide again, you will find no recent items. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to reset camera settings. So at first you need to open your camera app. Now enroll settings, scroll all the way down, and here you will notice restore defaults. So just click here, and if you really want to reset all camera settings and go back to default camera values, tap on OK. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to deactivate developer options. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates. And here we've got developer options. Click to enroll, and all you have to do to deactivate them is to unmark the stop switcher, and as you can see, they disappeared. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate demo mode. So first of all, enroll the settings, then find and select System and Updates, reach Developer Options, and here you'll notice Demo Mode. Now, to activate it, use this first panel, and if you want to make it visible as well, click on Show Demo Mode. So that's it, that would be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change video resolution on this device. So at first, open your camera app. Now go to Video panel, and now here at the top of the list you can change the quality smoothly by tapping. If you want to change it from Settings panel, you can do it as well. Just enroll Settings, and here click on Resolution, and you can change it here as well. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, today we've got here Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate automatic system updates. So, at first you need to enroll the settings, then find and select System and Updates and reach Developer Options. Here scroll a bit lower, and you've got here automatic system updates. Mark. And that's it, that will be all. From now on, updates will be applied automatically whenever device restarts. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to allow unknown sources. So at first, let's open the settings, and then find and select Security and Privacy. Here, mark More Security and Privacy Settings, and go to Install Apps from External Sources. Now just pick the app that you wish to give this permission to, and select Allow App Installs. So that's it, that would be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to clear credentials. So at first, open the settings, then find and select Security and Privacy. Here scroll down and enroll More Security and Privacy Settings. Select Encryption and Credentials, and mark Delete All Credentials. Tap on Delete to confirm, enter your PIN code, and that's it, that will be all. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change screen timeout on this device. So, at first, let's open the settings, then find and select Display and Brightness, and here click on Sleep. And now just pick the period of time after which you want your display to fall asleep. You can pick 15-30 seconds, 1 to 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you prefer, and that's it. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change date and time on this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and now mark date and time. At first you need to switch off automatic date and time and then pick it manually from the list. And basically that's it. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate Google Backup. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and here click on Backup and Restore. Mark Backup to Google, and now you can smoothly activate Google Backup by using the stop indicator. And that's it. From now on it is active and your backup is on. Obviously you can manage here your Google account if you wish, however mine is added. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change phone ringtone on this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select Sound and Vibration. Here go to Phone Ringtone, choose SIM 1 or the second, whichever you want to switch it to. Now pick the tune that you want to apply, mark Applied, or just listen to it at first and then mark Apply, go back, and as you can see it is already set. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, today we've got here Honor X7D, and let me show you how to check the screen time. So first of all, let's open the settings, then locate and reach digital well-being and parental controls. And here we've got kind of basic statistics. If you'll tap here again, you'll be able to reach more knowledge, more details. Just enroll the particular one, then you can check it daily or hourly. You can also see screen time notifications received or times opened. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to remove personalized Google ads on this device. So if you wish to get rid of all personalized ads on this device, just enroll the settings, then enter Google. Here go to all services and pick ads. And now just mark delete browsing ID, tap on delete advertising ID, and it's no longer added. Here obviously you will still be able to see some ads, however they will not be that relevant. So that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate or deactivate battery percentage and status bar. So at first, open the settings, then find and select notifications and status bar, and here locate status bar. Now you've got battery percentage icon here. Click to customize and pick the option that you like the most. So you can either hide it, you can place the current battery level inside the battery icon or outside the icon, however you like. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to reset app preferences. So at first, let's enroll the settings. Then find and select apps, and here click on manage apps. Now mark more icon and select reset app preferences. And now if you truly want to reset all preferences for disabled apps, disabled app notifications, default applications for actions, background data restriction for apps, or any other permission restrictions, just mark reset. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to remove fingerprint from this device. So first of all, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates and mark Reset. Here you will notice Reset Network Settings icon, so just mark it, and if you truly want to do it, just mark Reset Network Settings. Then you need to enter your PIN code to confirm, and now if you are sure that you want to do it, just mark Reset Network Settings. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to check serial number assigned to this device. So first of all, let's open your phone dealer. Now enter code *pound 06 pound. And here you've got serial number at the bottom. So this last line is for serial number. You can smoothly check it, but also you can locate it via settings. So let's enroll settings at first, then go to About Phone, scroll down, mark status, and here you've got your serial number. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change system language. So first of all, enroll the settings, then go to System and Update, and now go to Language and Input. Select Language and Region, the first option at the top of the list, and now mark Add Language. Pick the one that you want to apply. You can either scroll till you find the preferred one, or in search area you can enter it, but let me choose it like this and then mark Change to apply it as your system language. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to locate IMEI number assigned to this device. So at first, open your phone dealer. That will be the first method, the quicker one. And now enter code *pound 06 pound. Here you've got device information with both IMEI at the top of the list. Tap on OK to exit, and now you can also find IMEI numbers via settings. So let's enroll the settings at first. Scroll all the way down, mark About Phone, and here go to IMEI, and both IMEI numbers are displayed here as well. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, and in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to remove fingerprint from this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select biometrics and password. And here you've got fingerprint ID. Mark to manage, enter your PIN code if you have one, select a fingerprint that you wish to remove, tap on delete and confirm, and it is no longer connected. Let me remove the second one as well. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to block a number on this device. So first of all, let's open your phone dealer, then mark More icon and go to Blocked. And here is the panel in which you can customize block settings. So at first, let's set call block rules. Okay, so we started with the messages. As you can see here, you can block unfamiliar messages. Just mark it here to block them. And now under call messages, you can either block all incoming calls or unknown numbers or withheld numbers, whichever you prefer. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to update apps on this device. So first of all, enroll your Play Store. Make sure that you've got your network connection active, then mark your account icon and select Manage Apps and Device. Here click on See Recent Updates, mark Overview, and here you've got all apps that can be updated. So now you can either update all apps at once by tapping on Update All, or you can update one particular app by tapping on Update right next to its icon, however you prefer. So that's it, that would be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change system navigation. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and mark System Navigation here. And here, you can either pick gestures or free keys smoothly by tapping. You can choose the preferred one, and as you can see, it is already applied. Here you can also manage a navigation key combination, or if you'll go back to gestures, you can either show navigation bar or no, however you like, just customize it so it suits your needs. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to clear cache and free up some space, and also speed up your device a bit. So first of all, let's enroll the settings, then find and select apps. Here we've got it, mark manage apps, and now you can go app by app or just start with those apps that you use most frequently. Just open, and here you will notice storage enroll, mark clear cache, and that's it, and go app by app, perform the same action, and then your device will definitely work faster. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys. Today we've got here Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate and use camera timer. So first of all, open your camera app. Now mark settings icon, and here locate timer. And now apply to 5 or 10 seconds delay, whatever you need, whatever you prefer. Then go back. Here you've got the timer icon, so you can be aware that it is active. You can check it before grabbing a photo. And now just click on camera shutter. As you can see, the countdown would be displayed. You can also hear it. And then the photo is grabbed. To switch the timer off, either tap here and mark off, or go to settings and choose it from this panel. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hello everyone, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to activate developer options. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and just take a look. There is no developer options right now. Let's go back and enroll About Phone. Here you have to locate build number. It's actually at the top of the list. Tap on it 7 times. Then enter your PIN code, password, whatever you use, and as you can see, from now on you are a developer. So you can smoothly go back, enter System and Updates, and as you can see, developer options appear right here. Click to open, scroll, and you can use them however you like. To switch developer panel off, just unmark the stop indicator. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to add a fingerprint to this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select biometrics and password, and mark fingerprint ID. Enter your PIN code, the current one. If you don't have one yet, you will have to create it, and mark new fingerprint. So as you can see, the fingerprint sensor is located on your power button. So just grab your phone as you usually do it and keep tapping, slide from right to left, left to right, up and down till your fingerprint is fully added. as you can see, it has been done. It's super quick here, and from now on you can unlock your device with this fingerprint only. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to add photo to contact. So at first, let's open your phone dialer, go to contacts, choose the contact that you want to personalize and mark edit. Now click on camera, which is for profile picture, select choose from gallery or take a photo if you wish to grab a photo right now. Select the photo that you want to add, mark confirmation mark. Here you can customize it, adjust it, tap on confirmation mark again, and that's it. Okay, so it's skipped somehow, but let's apply it one more time. And now just mark confirmation mark again. It is saved, it is applied, and as you can see, photo is added to particular contact. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to perform a soft reset. So to force restart of your device, just tap on power button along with volume down button. Tap and hold for 10 seconds. And once you feel a smooth vibration, you can remove both fingers and wait till your device is rebooted. Enter code, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to change home screen layout on Honor X7D. To do that, you have to perform the pinch gesture on your home screen just like this, and then select layout at the bottom of the screen. Now here you can swap between the original one, the minimalist layout, and the categorized layout. If you select minimalized or categorized layouts, you can also edit them by tapping on this on their icons again. For the minimalist layout, you can change the display screen layout, and for the categorized layout, you can change the categorizing options. Well, there are two, either by heading or by folder. And for both of them, you can use text widget by switching this toggle either to the right if you want it. If you don't, switch it to the left. To apply a new layout, you just have to tap apply in the top right corner of the screen, and that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Morning guys, in front of me is Honor X7D, and let me show you how to change wallpaper on this device. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select home screen and style, and here slide, select wallpaper, and just go with all the permissions. And now pick the picture that you want to cover your screen with. You can go either with your own photos, you can choose something from official wallpapers. You can open your camera and grab a photo right now, You can go to downloads if you wish. By tapping on more, you can explore all themes, and then you can. Okay, it's I need to log in. I'm not logged with Honor ID. However, if you are, you will be able to see all the palette of different beautiful wallpapers. So let me choose, for example, one from those officials, just a different one. You can blur it if you wish. And here select the scale. I'll leave it this way, then just mark done. Wait a couple of seconds till it's set, and as you go back, it is applied. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to change DPI settings on your Honor X7D. First, open the settings menu on your phone, then go to display and brightness section here. Once you are here, scroll down to display size or font settings menu. Let's start with the display size. Here you can move the slider to the right to make your display look larger, or to the left to make it look smaller. As for the phone's settings, you can adjust the text size here by moving the similar slider, and also you can adjust the text boldness. You can also change the font to any custom font that are available in the themes store. Just go to the text styles and select the font that you want right here. And that's basically how you change your DPI settings on your smartphone. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D. And today, I will show you how you can insert SIM and SD card into this device. So, to get started, you'll need to grab a SIM ejector similar to this one, which will come provided with the device in the box. But if you can't find it, you could use a paperclip, external one on the ends, and it should work just as well. Once you have either one of those, you can pop out the tray, which will be located at the bottom of the device, right over here. Now you can see we have two different holes, and actually more than that, about ones that are about the same diameter as this pin. So you're interested in the one that is part of this cutout. So right near the corner. I want to push this pin in, and you can see that the tray pops out enough for you to pull it out. Now I actually seem to be capping right here, so we don't have SD card tray, so I'm sorry for that one. So that goes out. There is only dual SIM card support. So let's grab our SIM, and you want to clip it into the tray. There is a retention bracket, so you do need to kind of like force it in there. It should be laying flush on the tray, and if you flip it upside down, it shouldn't be falling out of the tray. Once that's the case, you can insert it back into your device, and the card should start working. Oh, there we go, right away. So it's telling me to enter my SIM card pin. Okay, and that's it. The card is now unlocked, should connect to service and work. So anyway, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to personalize lock screen with photos and magic lock screens on Honor X7D. The first thing you have to do is perform a pinch gesture on your lock screen, and then you can apply a new style to your lock screen by selecting one of the available magic lock screens, which you can also customize, by the way. So if you tap on such a lock screen, you can, for example, change the clock view, you can change the image view, you can pinch to crop the image or to enlarge it. You can also add a widget here and a widget there. And you can also add some decorations, or basically change decorations. Change the template color. You can change the style, of course, but that's what we previously did. And now in styles, you can also use your own photos from gallery. You can either apply them to your lock screen themes or just use them by themselves. And if you want to see more available wallpapers for your lock screen, you have to tap more and proceed to themes. Once you enter this page for the first time, agree to all the permissions, and then find the wallpaper that looks best for you. Then tap download, then tap apply, lock screen, and this way you will set a new lock screen theme and wallpaper for your device. Now tap done when you're done. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D, and today I will show you how we can enable power saving mode on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen like so, and this will bring down a bunch of toggles. Now, we are obviously looking for the power saving mode, which will look like this right here. If it's not added by default, you can do that yourself by adding it by clicking right here on this box, and then just holding one of these toggles, dragging it over, dropping, and you can see it's now added. Now, while we're here, there's actually another power saving mode, which I can see right here. So I'm going to grab it too, drag it over, drop it, and click on done. Now, the reason I added this one is because it's a bit of a different power saving mode. Now you'll see in a moment. Let's start off with the normal one though. So you can tap on it. It gives you a quick message that it will enable the dark mode, disable always on display, auto syncing, and beauty, restricts background activities, and reduces visual effects. So there's a lot of information that will be happening with this mode enabled. The most important one will be the auto sync. This basically means that as long as you're not using the device or checking up specific application, it will not give you any notifications because it just won't be bothering checking for it. So you kind of have to do it manually. So just be wary of that. Anyway, I'm going to check the box right here to not show this again, enable, and that's our power saving mode. There we go. Now there's the other one. So just to show it, I'm going to first turn this one off. And now let's turn on the ultra power saver. And you can see to enable ultra power saver mode, this setting will enable dark mode, disable most battery, draining apps and features, and restricts device performance. You can add apps as needed. Enable ultra power saver mode, yes. And you will see a stark contrast of normal power saving mode in this one. So you can add applications like it mentioned as needed right here, but by default you're limited to these three: phone, messaging, and contacts. And brightness is basically non-existent. The device tries to prioritize battery life, hence it's why it's telling you how much you have of it and how much it translates into hours of usage, which that would be 156.5 hours of battery life. That's a substantial battery there. We also have a different wallpaper. That's just because it's primarily dark, so it consumes less energy. So this mode tries to prolong your battery life as much as it's possible. It could have technically removed the wallpaper altogether to do that. Now, once you're done with this one, you can click right here on the exit and select exit. And this will now go back to the normal mode. So there we go. Now, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So, to get started, you'll want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen like this, and then locate the Do Not Disturb mode. For me, it is right over here. So anyway, once you find this toggle, you can hold it the first time around. Now, if you don't see it at all here, it might mean that you need to add it yourself. So we can click right here on this box. And this will show you a bunch of toggles that are available to you to add. And you just grab them by holding them. And then, as you can see, you just drop it. Anyway, once you see the mode, once you added it, or if it's already added, you can hold it here. And this will take you to the settings. I recommend navigating here at least once, just so you can check how the mode is set by default. And obviously, if something doesn't fit your needs, you can change it. Now, going over some of the options, we have the schedule right here. Now, there is always one pre-made called sleeping, or and here is just, I guess schedule. Looks like it's running from 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. And this one is set for Saturday and Sunday. Now, I believe by default, they should be all week long. You can also add additional ones and change the days of the week, start and end time. And if you create one, it will automatically become enabled. So meaning whatever settings you have chosen for it, that's when it's going to automatically turn itself on. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Moving further down, we have interruptions, and we can select ringtones, so favorite only. This basically refers who can call you. And you have everyone, contacts only, favorites, or no one. And then we have repeated callers. This is a neat option. If someone calls you twice within a 15-minute period, no matter what the option right here is, they will basically bypass this, and the call will reach you the second time around, as long as it's in that 15-minute period. And then messages is the same thing as calls. Everyone, contacts, favorites, no one. So anyway, let's close this up. Find the toggle, and you can now simply tap on it to enable it. It brings up this window the first time around. You can check the box to not show this again, and we're going to select enable. And you can see it is now running. We have this moon icon right here in the status bar. And once you're done with it, you can find this toggle once more, tap on it once again to turn it off. And you will want to remember about it, as Hotspot will run indefinitely. Sorry, not Hotspot, Do Not Disturb mode will run indefinitely till you turn it off yourself. So if you kind of forget about it, well, it's going to be affecting you permanently. One thing that I can give you as a tip to circumvent this is to select a schedule that will run, for instance, every single day for about like a minute, sometimes at night, where you don't really care. And meaning that when you leave your Do Not Disturb mode enabled, Hotspot rolls, or Jesus, why am I so stuck on Hotspot? Do Not Disturb mode as a schedule will roll in. Try to enable it, but it's already enabled, and then when the time passes, that single minute, it's going to actually turn it off. So that would kind of give you this peace of mind that the Do Not Disturb mode won't be running permanently in your background. But other than that, you will need to manually turn it on and off. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of your screen, like so. This will bring down a bunch of toggles, which one of those toggles should be the hotspot one. Let's see how long it takes me to find it. Oh, there we go. It's right here. Now, if you don't see it in this list, you can swipe down and it will also extend it, or you can click right here in the middle button, and this will show you toggles that are turned off. So from here, when you find your hotspot, you could hold it and then drag it and drop it. Click on that, and it should now be in this list. Now, anyway, once you see your hotspot, which for me is right over here, hold it. you want to do it first time around, as this will take you to these settings. In here you can see we have our hotspot password. It is a fully randomly generated password, so I recommend clicking on it and getting rid of it entirely, and then setting up your own new password, which will need to have at least 8 characters in length. That can be letters, numbers, it doesn't really matter. And we're going to click on OK to save these changes. Additional info that you can change right here is the hotspot name, which by default will be the name of the phone. So you can change it to whatever you want. This is going to be the name that will be showing up in a Wi-Fi list. Now under More, we have the option to change the AP band. Now we have 2 options, 2.4 or 5 GHz, and I like the fact that they actually give you a quick description. So 2.4 is better compatibility, while 5 is faster network speed. Now in general, if you don't know what this is, I recommend keeping it at 2.4. This is usually what will be, like the message says, more compatible. And additionally, it's mobile network. You're not getting blazing speeds right here. Even on 5G connectivities, I get network speeds between like 3 to 30 megabits per second, like right next to a 5G tower. So those speeds aren't fast enough to cap the 2.4 network even. So 5 gigahertz is just redundant in reality. So I recommend maybe sticking with this one. Another thing is duration. This will define how long the hotspot runs for when it's not being used, at which point it's going to automatically turn itself off. And security, I recommend keeping as it is. Last thing that I want to talk about is the data limit. Here you can select a hard limit for how much data can be used by the person that is connecting to your hotspot. Now hotspot is going to strictly use your mobile network, meaning if you have a low gigabyte data plan, you might want to set some kind of hard cap on this one, whatever you want, just so you don't exceed it. And depending on where you might live, your provider just might want to screw you over and just, continue charging you after you surpass this. So in such a cases, you definitely want to utilize this. Now I live somewhere where I don't have this problem, so even if I were to use up all my bandwidth, my provider just lowers it down to like, I don't know, half a megabit per second, which is nearly unusable, but I don't get charged extra. Or alternatively, what I have right now, I have just unlimited, which doesn't really matter. So this would, for me, be kind of redundant. But like I said, in your case, this might be very important. Anyway, moving on, we can just close this now. And let's find this toggle once more. And this time around, you're just going to tap on it to turn it on. Now, when you turn it on, this hotspot should appear on another device. So let me just kind of whip out my device, and there we go. It's right here. You can see Honor. I didn't click on that one. There we go. Honor X7D. So this is this network, and if I connect to it, there we go. So you can see it's now connected. I should have some info. Oh, there we go. You can see there's a 1. So it's now letting me know that there's one person connected. Right here, connected devices. Tells me also the device. So there we go. So anyway, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D, and today I will show you how you can record a screen on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top of your screen. This will bring down your toggles. And just a quick check. It does matter which side you do it from, so make sure you do it from the right side. And here, look for the screen recorder. For me, it is visible right over here. Once you see it, you can either hold it. This will take you to the settings, and you can change some of the options for it. So for instance, under video quality, you can change it to record under 1080p, which I would say that is recommended instead of the 720p. And did it say the resolution has what? Has been changed and it will take effect. Okay. So, yep, that's what we want, 1080p. And other than that, you have also sound options, so you can record the system sound, microphone, whichever one you want, show touches on the screen, which will be a semi-transparent grayed out wherever your finger was pressing it. And let's just close this up. And we're gonna tap on this toggle. It will begin a, well, usually it begins a 3-second countdown, but apparently not here. Anyway, whatever you will do right now will be recorded by the screen recorder. There might be a little bit of a limitation. Let's see if there's an application I can show this with. I think there should be one. Let's see. Nothing in here. No way. There's no way. Come on, keyboard, thank you. Well, apparently there's no Netflix here, nor Spotify. Okay, so I guess I won't be showing applications that I can't record. I can show ones that we can record. Actually, can I just, like, I don't know, get to the application without making it my default? Or will you be a piece of shit about it? Apparently you will be. Okay, cool. Thanks, Google. You never cease to surprise. So let's just, I guess, open up something like this. I'm not gonna start playing it, so I'm just gonna close it up right now. Now, once you're done recording, you can click right here where the red blinking square is, and this will save your screen recording to your Photos application. Let's see how long it takes me. Oh, there is one. Now, this might be Gallery. Now, this isn't an actual Google application. This is the Honor one, which is fine. It usually is better anyway. So in here, you can navigate from Photos to Albums, even though Photos will contain your screen recordings. If you're trying to find specific screen recording that you have captured some time ago, it will be much easier to go to Albums and here, Screenshots. And in Screenshots, you can see Screenshots and Screen Recordings, hence why we have it right here. As you can see the dot, that's where my finger was pressing the display. And in general, that's the playback. Now, I want to warn you against some things. Some applications won't allow you to record them, even though you have never given them explicit permission to do any single thing on your device. For instance, like I mentioned, Netflix. I don't even own a Netflix account, and this garbage just decides to block my screen recording on my phone without my permission, just because it comes pre-installed. I have never agreed to terms of service, nor used, nor even downloaded it myself, which logically thinking, this application should have zero right to change any settings on my phone. But it does, because it doesn't give a shit. It considers this phone as it's theirs. It's your typical, you know, corporate, rapey kind of approach. So one thing that I want to warn you against is when you encounter such an application, you actually have no way of knowing that this application is just changing some settings, because it never even lets you know about it. It's just going to be happening. And the only time you're going to find out is when you go to play back this video, like I am right now, and whenever the application opens, all you have is a straight up black screen and nothing else. So just be wary. If you're going to try to record some applications for a prolonged period of time, you first might want to check if that application even allows you to record it. And if it can't, you can always find alternatives online that actually work better, because they remove ads and also that BS that blocks your screen recorder. So I highly recommend those. None of us should actually deal with ads, I would believe. That's my firm belief that this is the model to enshitify your experience by making everything worse and adding ads that you don't really care about. Then they're not really worth keeping. And feel free to remove them. Anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is an Honor X7D, and today I'll show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. So, to get started, you'll want to open up your Contacts application. I wonder how long it's going to take me to find it. Oh, there we go. So once you see this, you can click on it, Now this one is from Google. I believe there might be another one that the device itself has, the manufacturer, but I'm just going to continue with this one. Now, personally, I despise contacts application from Google just because it's basically a piece of shit spyware. And I just have a problem with garbage-ass corporations trying to hoover up all the personal information of people that have never consented to that. Weirdly enough, there's no law against that. But in any case, to import contacts, at least in this garbage, you're going to navigate to Organize, and then you're going to scroll down to Manage SIM. This will display all the contacts that are located on your SIM card. And by default, the phone will automatically try to import it to your Google account, which is listed right here. If you tap on the drop-down menu, you can also change it to, for instance, the device or other accounts. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning, this basically gives personal information of non-consenting people to Google. You're importing these contacts, which most of the time include names, phone numbers, sometimes addresses, to Google. And Google obviously will have access to that. So you sure as shit should be expecting that they're going to be using that to train their AI models and obviously feed it into their data gathering machine. So I personally recommend changing it to the device, as this is just going to be stored locally. Now, it doesn't give you the benefit of having access to, if you add a contact on this device, on any other device that is on the same account. But let's be honest, these are not your contacts. And these are your friends, family's contacts that may never have consented to their information being shared online in a way. Because that's kind of what's happening. Maybe it's not available, easily searchable, but some corporation has access to it, and what they're doing with it, you sure shit can never be certain. So I'm going to be sticking with the device, and I want to point out that depending on if these contacts have already been imported to some place, like you can see the Google account, I cannot import them anymore because they already exist there. Google only wants one copy of this crap. They don't care to have infinite copies of it. They want to, you know, have it cleanly, not cluttered. But if I change it to the device, automatically all of them can be imported because none of them actually exist on the device itself yet. I also want to point out that, don't worry, I'm not a hypocrite. These contacts are completely like crap contacts. These are the ones that come on a SIM card. So this one is like the account status, your number, and call me, whatever that's supposed to be. So these are not actual like real numbers. So yeah. Anyway, from here, I can also deselect contacts that I don't want and select import. Now, one thing that I want to point out, Google. Oh, actually it's not showing up. Or maybe because I don't have internet connection. But typically, what you will see is Google will want to automatically, even though you selected deliberately to import contacts to the device and not to them, they will give you a pop-up. Sync your contacts, which basically means let us get those contacts that you, for some reason, chose not to allow us to have. Are you sure? You must be tripping, mate. So they will try to get those contacts, and they will be popping up this notification every so often. Obviously, always deny it. Another scammy bullshit thing that you might experience is you'll get a pop-up. Delete the contacts from your SIM card to clean up storage. So basically, delete the safe hard copy of the contacts that are on a physical storage that the sole purpose of it to have storage is to only store contacts. Delete it from there, just to have more space. For what? Fuck knows. It's Google's logic. Now, obviously, their logic is to get rid of them, so you are relying on them. So, obviously, you probably know what I will say. Do not delete these contacts. Hell, make a copy of it somewhere else as well, just to fuck with Google. Because it's kind of deliberate choice to try to screw you over by forcing you to get rid of a backup that you hold yourself is just kind of scammy. Now, continuing on with the contacts right here, depending on where you have imported your contacts to, you can actually narrow it down where the contacts are being displayed from. So right now, these are all contacts, which you can see right here. But if we click on this dropdown, you can see we have option all contacts. We have the 2 different Google accounts and also the device. And you can see how many contacts each one of these locations holds. So here is the phone itself that I have chosen. There's apparently shitload of contacts here. Holy crap, there's like 100 and something contacts. I'm not sure why, but in any case, there are contacts right here, and the ones that I have imported from the SIM card are also present right here. So let's see, there was one definitely under S, so Stan Konta. Can I like do the, nope. Oh, I already passed it, there we go. There we go, so you can see it right here. So that's the one of the contacts that I have imported. So there we go. Anyway, so that about sums it up. Now, if you found this video helpful and my rant, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.